Hey, Catherine, how you doing? Okay, just going through your writing here. So, the movie font, the movie font for the production credits. If you jump over to the announcements area, let's jump over there right now. And I've kind of amended this because a couple of other students have asked for advice on how to install fonts. So take a look at this announcement right here: production credit and fonts. And the first half of this announcement is how to install production credit fonts for use in your cinematic poster. There's some general information here from DeFont, and then I've got two YouTube videos on how to install fonts on your Mac and on your PC. So go ahead and review those, and those should help you in that regard. Okay, general altering the skin color of the man to make it more. Wasn't able to find a way without looking really washed out. You keep on working on that. It's going to be an adjustment layer, and you can definitely do that. Let me see. I've gotten to the level of comedy. Yes. Okay, so you kind of want this to be like an action adventure comedy. I totally get it. Okay, and I wanted this poster, I think, of a more background. Yes, I totally agree. We need more in the background. I believe this is the most important thing I've ever learned so far is how to edit the mask of a photo. Absolutely, yes. Mask refinement is critical in Photoshop. It'll save you a ton of time. I think a lot of people tend to drop the mask and try to start over, which is extremely time consuming. So in a professional workflow, yes, we save the mask and refine the mask. So good comment there. Good observation. Fire rope was taken. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump over to the work. Now, I think it's a great start. I really do. Let me get this in the window here. I totally agree. I think it's not done. I mean, it doesn't look done. It looks like it's a work in progress. So I definitely agree. There should be some sort of visual engagement in the background. So think about that. Also, a couple of other things you could do to make this really add to the movie poster look. I think in general, I think this configuration right here is too big. And the reason I say that is because the title is obstructing the bottom of his feet. So it's kind of unusual because if his feet were dangling, it would make it appear more as though he's being pulled up and they're actually in midair, as opposed to this kind of composition here where it almost looks like he could be grounded. His feet could be grounded. I think that we want him in the air to add to the action slash adventure for the poster. So I think one solution there might be to, you know what, I'm not going to direct. I'm going to leave this up to you. So let's go ahead and think about getting him more into view. Could entail replacing or placing the title in a different area. Could entail different configuration altogether. So think about that. But I think it's really important that he is definitely looks like he's dangling and looking down. Ergo, the frightened look in his face. I think for the most part, the tonal distribution is pretty good in these two images. The one thing that you're thinking about and talking about being washed out is the fact that this image doesn't necessarily depict a light source, while this one definitely does. Light source on this one is above and to the left. And actually, it's kind of hard. Yeah, there's probably multiple light sources, but we can see a lot of reflections here that we don't see here. So that could be a tip in how you try to match those tonally. The composite itself is gorgeous. I think the masking techniques look fantastic. The rope that's connecting the two characters is a home run. That's really a good effect right there. Great technique. Credits look good. For what you've worked, I think it looks fantastic. I think a couple of things I would add is it's definitely add some engagement to the background, add something to the background. Think about, coming in spring or something like that, something to really add some validity to the visual attributes that make this a movie poster. And a couple of things that will really help are, let me show you an example. A tagline. I think a tagline would be great. This is a tagline right here. Ant-Man, no shield, no armor, no problem. So that's a good tagline. We've got the little Marvel logo up there from the studios that brought you, and then coming July 17th in real world. That stuff like that really will take this to the next level. So think about adding some additional typographic elements therein. And then just add some, one of your classmates had recommended a cityscape. And I think that's a great idea. I think that your idea is good too. So, but something for a little bit more visual engagement in the background itself. Okay, other than that, I think it's really a fantastic start. So if you have any questions or need any clarification at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to provide in that regard. But this is a fantastic start. Nice typography, great title. That's fantastic. Looks great. Good job there. Okay, all right. Any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.